What is N.E.S.A.R.A? Let I tell you what is the National Reformation, Security and Reformation Act. It all started in the year of 1913, when the Woodrow Wilson became to president and those times most successful invest banker J.P. Morgan planned and scanned to steal the taxpayers' money. So they was invited to a secret meeting to Mr. Rockefeller's private-owned Jekyll Island. The meeting was so private that they only allowed to call themselves by their first names. And they planned a new scam what needed a signature of President N. Woodrow Wilson signed the Federal Reserve Act, the 23rd of December 1913. By that day the all taxpayers' money have go straight to the private-owned world banks. And all normal banks and countries, states need to loan their money to the world banks. And this money is actually the taxpayers' money what they get to debt. And this was the reason why the Master Saint-Germain started to work a law to fix this out in those times. The N.E.S.A.R.A Act will stop the world government and United States illegal government, if N.E.S.A.R.A Act will be succeed to the Parliament House of Washington, D.C. The Master Saint-Germain have spoken many times to the world leaders in the International Court to Justice and Washington, D.C. leaders about N.E.S.A.R.A, but the problem is that the secret world government won't give up on their plot to New World Order. They still know that there are over 100 million Galactic Federation aliens waiting for the order to remove the Illuminati's power down. And the order will be take action just that time when the higher forces of light give the permission to take action. And this thing scares the Illuminati's world globalists so much that they have said that they have built in nuclear bombs inside the planet, and they have said that their plan B is to blow up the whole Earth and escape to Mars with their 300 Illuminati's C.F.R. men. But these threats are not happened, because the forces of light and Galactic Federation will watch over every minute to their big plot. And let's go the N.E.S.A.R.A Act again. So what it going to give to you and all to us? Well, N.E.S.A.R.A will return the all taxpayers' money what Illuminati have stolen over the years, and that money is a huge. It's over 95% of the world's economy's money, and when it going to return to all the people, the poorness will disappeared. Also the so-called middle class are no more after that. Of course you might think that this would be cause an enormous inflation, but it's not true. This will be return the abundance to all the people of Earth. We didn't create ourselves to be as slaves to the world government and big corporations. The enterprise business will heal when this N.E.S.A.R.A Act take place all over the world. So I mean, this act is just not taking place in the Europe. But you should remember that before this N.E.S.A.R.A Act might be horrible times like World War III, and Illuminati is trying to kill over 1/3 population of the world. But these World War and New World Order plots are going to stop by the Galactic Federation and forces of light. Also, you all Americans need to know that if the Illuminati will manage to their second 9/11 terror strike, it will start the FEMA Homeland Security camps all over the country. And the Homeland Security wants to remove all truth activists there. Because the Illuminati's criminal mind scares the most of these 9/11 truth movement activists. But those normal civilians who don't know anything about these things are not afraid to Big Brother at all. And that's why the television and the movies are still the most powerful propaganda horns with the news and media to brainwash the world people. Most of the Americans are still so blind about this, and even China, that thing is in a horrible condition. But this propaganda will of course end when the N.E.S.A.R.A takes action. We don't need no propaganda. The secret government's biggest lie to us is that they have managed to us to believe that we are not what we think. But the truth is that you and me are what we wants to be. We are not any kind of corporations and government slaves who's acting like robots and follow the propaganda orders. The Illuminati want that you don't know anything about their plot. They want you and your family to enjoy the propaganda and take a big house loan and so big debts, as when you die your childs are in big debts. They want to destroy the middle class and now they want to destroy the American dollar. Then they are going to take new money to use with Canada and Mexico. This money is called N.E.S.A.R.A, and when it happens or if it happens, it means that all the Americans and Canadian and also Mexicans are in new prison of New World Order. The European are in that already without the couple of countries there. Their plot to destroy the dollar is going to raise taxes, raise oil barrels costs and everything will be costs a lot. That's why they are going to destroy the middle class of America. That's why the N.E.S.A.R.A Act must be permitted in the U.S. Congress immediately. But these Illuminati's criminals have managed to delay it over and over. They have also make a fake N.E.S.A.R.A law which means nothing. It's called National Economic Stabilization and Repair Act. They have also take the N.E.S.A.R.A.com's website and spread this all over the internet and they want to lie to people that this original real N.E.S.A.R.A is a lie. Of course the Wikipedia tells that the real N.E.S.A.R.A is a conspiracy theory. Oh well sure it is, because nobody in the US Senate won't speak about it. But some of celebrities have spoke about it. Example, the rock star Bruce Springsteen talked about it in his concert in the late 2004. I really don't know what date this act will take place in our country and all over the world, but we all know what it brings. And one clear thing also is that when this act will take place in the US, it also happens with the Galactic Federation. Our cosmic brothers will appear to us in those weeks and with the same time they remove the US government away to the new government. Of course we don't get any humanoids to our next government, but those leaders are not liars than these today ones. This is all what you need to know about N.E.S.A.R.A.